Hello everyone. In today's video, I will discuss about critical theory or Frankfurt School of Thought. The critical theory popularly called as the Frankfurt School of Thought. Why? Because the critical thinkers were actually the Marxists, but their understanding of Marxism was different from traditional Marxism, and these Marxist scholars were from the University of Frankfurt and who started a different way of understanding Marxism from the University of Frankfurt since the 1923. So these Marxist scholars who started a critical understanding of Marxism in the University of Frankfurt, later popularly known as the Frankfurt the thinkers, and their understanding, their thought became a popular name as Frankfurt School of Thought. The pioneer or key thinker in the Frankfurt School were Max Horkheimer, the Adorno, Marcuse, and others. The most contemporary critical thinker was Habermas. So, since the time of these early critical thinkers and till the Habermas, the thought is considered as the critical theory or critical thinking or the Frankfurt School of Thought. Frankfurt thinkers were mainly the critique of the traditional Marxism because of their overemphasis on the economic factor and the economic domination in the society. The main concern of Frankfurt School was actually the domination by the capitalism and the Soviet socialism. And the thinkers, that is the pioneers of the Frankfurt School, were the victims of the Nazi Germany's domination. So their thinking mainly centered in the domination, that is ideological domination by capitalism and even the traditional, the communism or socialism. So they tried to analyze critically the Marxism in relation to the changing society, in relation to the growing society. And another important thing about the Frankfurt School of the critical theory was that it was not a very uniform system of thought as the sociology mainly proposes. It was a mixer, it was the unity of different nature of thoughts mainly, and it was a kind of the the multidisciplinary thought, because the thinkers were from different disciplines, from psychology, from psychoanalysis, economics, the political science, and others, the philosophy. So mainly the base of the critical thinkers of the Frankfurt School was the philosophical understanding of the society, philosophical understanding of the modern society with the help of the Marxism. So now in this video I will discuss about certain themes of the critical theory or Frankfurt School. The first theme of critical thinker or Frankfurt School is that they oppose the positivism or empiricism. Now, why they oppose the positivism? They oppose the positivism because positivism was about deterministic, because positivism tried to discuss how the cause and effect relationship maintains, and they tried to understand individuals' behavior in terms of the cause and relationship, that is cause effect relationship. So according to critical thinker, the individual's behavior in the society cannot be understood just like natural science. So according to the critical thinkers of Frankfurt School, the positivism uses science as a tool to describe the human beings, the way of action in the society, and they consider human action, human beings as matter, that is just like matter, the human action is also the result of the cause, and the action may be the effect. So that was the main point of criticism, that is point of criticism from the Frankfurt School or critical thinker. Critical thinkers of Frankfurt School also opposed the positivism's emphasis on the rationality, that is the application of science in making a rational society. According to critical thinkers, the science further started developing domination over the people. So they criticized, and according to the critical thinkers of Frankfurt School, it has become a easy way to dominate people through giving a justification, through giving a scientific justification. But according to them, that is according to Frankfurt School, this is another kind of domination. Critical thinkers also believes that the positivism uses science as a tool, or means the means of making or establishing a rational society, but the science never get involved or participate in the philosophical debate about the rights and wrongs of the development of the progress and technological intervention in the human society. According to critical thinkers of Frankfurt School, the scientific inventions like nuclear energy, nuclear weapons, and many other the disastrous technologies may have adverse effect on the human society or nature, but that was completely ignored by the positivism. So this is a negative impact of the scientific rationality, but that part was not means covered or explained or taken into consideration by the positivism. So critical thinkers here believes that this is a different way of dominating the human beings or the subject population in the society. And so in contrast to positivism, the critical thinker, particularly Max Horkheimer, propounded the dialectical theory. And dialectical theory of Max Horkheimer was advocated the idea of liberating human thought from the domination of scientific rationality. Then second theme of critical thinker is the analyzing of a new form of domination in the society. Now what is the new form of domination? New form of domination is the techno-rationality. That is, the force of techno-rationality is dominating the human beings in the present society. Now according to the critical thinker or Frankfurt School, the class, capitalist class, is not dominating the people. Rather, it is the techno-rationality that is dominating the peoples. And peoples are being convinced, they are being convinced and molded to use the product of the capitalism, the product of the technology, science, and they are being also convinced that the scientific development is the best for human development, human liberation. So people cannot think that science may dominate them. So this is the a domination in the consciousness of the individuals. That is, individual's mind is being convinced or captured or dominated in such a way that individuals cannot come out from this thinking that science is bad, science is negative for them, science is creating a domination, or science is exploiting them. So this is what critical thinkers believes, or Frankfurt School believes, that the new form of domination is the techno-rationality. Another, there is third important theme. Third important theme of critical theory or Frankfurt School is the analyzing of the culture industry. Critical thinkers or Frankfurt School of Thought believes that the present society is making the culture industry a very, very viable sector to run capitalism, and the culture industry has become a mass culture. What are the mass cultures? In another video, I will give a detailed understanding of the mass culture. Here I am just giving you a brief discussion on this. So each and every aspects of the society becomes the part of the mass culture. For example, the entertainment, the art, the culture, the architecture, the recreational activities have become the part of the mass culture. So these are now portraying the society's growth, society's rationality, but according to critical thinkers of Frankfurt School, these are all the product of the capitalism or capitalistic domination, that is through making the capitalism or capitalist class is making this culture industry a consumerable, means the platform for the peoples. These peoples are now eager to use or utilize different aspects of this mass culture. Then the fourth theme of the critical thinker or the Frankfurt School was the understanding or analyzing of the individuality. That is, according to the critical thinkers, the individuality in the society is losing. That is, individuality is at risk of domination, ideological domination, the nationalism, the racial prejudice, and many more things. This individual is not free. Individuals thinking, individuals thought, the individuals, the way of action is not free. Individuals cannot act freely. Individual always means exist under the surveillance. What is the surveillance? Surveillance is all the domination of the ideology, the nationalism, the racial means the prejudice, the ethnicity, and many more things. So in this video we have discussed about the four important themes of the critical thinker or the Frankfurt School of Thought. In the next video I will continue more about the Frankfurt School of Thought. So you keep watching my channel and like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.